Why are you going to try to invent the next Amazon? Amazon is already there. It already has 50% of every dollar spent on the internet. Why not learn how to utilize it? Why are you trying to figure out what the next Facebook is or invent the next Facebook app? Why not just figure out how to use it? Take advantage of existing platforms to be able to monetize and grow your business. Throughout ages, since I became a marketer, then I realized that I was a marketer. I've heard this saying, and this saying has been around for decades, and that's the money is in the list. Mm-hmm. Meaning that the bigger your list, the more money you can generate for your business. It's common sense, right? If you give you an analogy, a simple one, if you have to participate in a fishing competition and your job is to catch as many fish as possible, let's say that you get presented with 2 lakes and you got to choose one. And you're also getting information about that lake, dimensions, and how many fish in each one. Well, you're obviously going to choose the one that has the greatest possibility of catching fish. And what is the thing that's going to determine that? Quite obviously, how many fish did you have in the lake? So if you have 100 fish in one lake, and then you have 1,000 fish in the other lake with the same dimensions, it's a no-brainer, right? The only factor would be, wait a second, if for those of you guys that want to get super technical, how about if only one person goes to the other lake and on this one, there's 1,000 fishermen? Well, that's a factor. Let's say that we had the same amount of people on both sides fishing on that lake. Well, I'm going to go with the one that has the most fish. Why is that the case? Because this is a universal law. The more people, the more elements, the more fish you have in a certain area, the more possibility of leveraging that attention, right? Whether you're a fish, whether you're a human, whether you're an animal, no matter what, if you're able to corral people at a high degree, larger quantity, then you can win the game. So what I figured out a few years ago, which again happened accidentally, I am one of the top messenger experts on the planet right now. I can say that right now, feeling confident about it. Just my agency, myself, we won the what they call the most engaging bot, meaning that literally we got the best bot, right? Because it's the one that produces the most engagement and interactions, and we built a channel which has close to 1 million people now in it. That we have the biggest pond. We built the biggest lake of fish. And we use that lake to send a lot of business to Dr. Berg, which is the client that holds his account. Now, I repeated this process many times. Like the reason that my dad's messenger channel did not win was because it's Latin American channel. So these guys in ManyChat, they don't speak Spanish. They speak Russian and they speak English. All right. So I did the same thing. Actually, my dad's messenger channel was first. That's the first one that I built. And that channel, that messenger channel, I created strategies on social media to leverage attention on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on email. And all I did was I constantly flooded the messenger channel. And I brought people into the messenger channel. And once they came inside that channel, some people call it a channel. Some people call it a bot. My preferred word is a channel because it's a place for me to be able to put something on a line that is going to be seen by people and for me to produce a response. That's a channel.
2 ways, right? That's the thing.
There's a 2-way communication here. People can actually ask questions. I get a human interaction, and then otherwise they get a lot of interaction with the actual content, and they get education, information, and they actually get very engaged with the content in it. So we grab content, which you must have. If you are planning on creating a Facebook Messenger channel, but you at the same time are not planning on creating content, then you shouldn't even go there. Don't create it, all right? When I talk about content, I'm talking about videos. I'm talking about copy. I'm talking about writing articles, doing podcasts. If you're not planning on doing any of that stuff, then a messenger channel is not for you. A social media channel is not for you because these channels are meant for you to be able to capture attention by utilizing your information as a magnet to bring people in. That's the way it works. I mean, I generate a lot of business for my agency by capturing attention on social media, on podcasts, on social, on YouTube channels, etc. I put my information out there, I pull attention in, and then I can do something with that attention. I get email subscribers, I get messaging subscribers, and then I'm able to generate business. So social media, Messenger, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all of these platforms require that you create a content strategy, content that is actually going to be valuable to somebody else. And now you work on getting it seen by people by understanding distribution of that content. And that's where people fail. They think that just by creating content, it should be enough. No, because social media today, more than ever, requires that you pay to play. You need to be able to advertise on it to get more attention. So you need to know how to distribute your content to get it seen, and now you can leverage to bring it into your own world. So Messenger, the way that I structure it is that I grab content and I create the channel, sequences, interaction, mini courses, resources, menus with invitation to go and visit the website, to download something. And I do all that good stuff in that channel. And once I have it ready, it's like writing a book, right? You're not going to sell the book unless you write it first. Just like once I have it ready, then I can bring people into that channel and nurture and educate and provide value. And by doing so, I earn the right to sell them something. I don't believe I have the right to sell to somebody unless I have given them something of value first. A resource, information, a training, something. I don't sell to anybody that I haven't had enough energy at nurturing them first, educating them and providing value. And that is a path on any messenger channel that I have seen successful, and I have done it better than anybody else, because what I've done is that I built it intuitively with the idea that, hey, if I want to win in this game, I need to capture attention. And if I want to capture attention, I need to give them something interesting for them to want to pay attention. And that's how I do it. And that leads me to be able to promote things, sell them things, because I have that attention. And that is the 5-minute explanation of a Facebook Messenger channel right now.